Now, believe me when I say this, I am not a particularly ragey guy when it comes to streaming. Maybe when something gets under my skin, I get a little bit toxic, but the year is 2022. Who doesn't? We all have our moments where we slip up, okay? Me included. However, never before had I slapped my keyboard so hard that I broke it on stream. The incident in question occurred on the 22nd of August 2022, and all the users in chat under then, they had no idea that this was going to be an abnormal stream. But before we get to that moment in time, I kind of want to take you back to show you how exactly I got to that moment, and maybe, you can understand why I got a little bit toxic. So, without further ado, welcome to my video on FNAF Sister Location, aka the Five Nights at Freddy's game that broke my keyboard. So, when I first booted up Sister Location, I was feeling pretty comfortable about my place in the FNAF fandom. I had recently released a video which far surpassed any video I'd made prior. It was titled something like How I Experienced FNAF All Wrong Through Streaming, which you can go and check on my channel once you're done with this video. But people started to notice that I had missed a few mainline games in that video, including FNAF 3, Ultimate Custom Night, and of course the one I'm going to be talking about today, Sister Location. What? Why did only one of them just come out? Why did one of them show this? To celebrate this newfound success on the FNAF video, I thought, sure, why not? I'll try playing Sister Location for the first time ever on stream. And who knows, if it goes well, maybe I'll finally get around to playing FNAF 3 and not in VR this time, which is a completely different story for another time. This isn't Domino's? God. Hope to do a video on VR soon, but we'll save that for another time. Now, just to be clear, I had no idea what to expect from Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. It goes for the same when I play any FNAF game. Whenever I play a game from the franchise, I've never usually seen gameplay, and I certainly knew nothing about the story. I did know some of the animatronics just from them being posted a few times here and there, but other than that, I was basically going in blind, which I think is the optimal way to play most games, On a side note, before I continue this story, please note very carefully what they're saying in chat here. This would be really useful information for later on. So, the levels rolled in, and I felt pretty good completing the first few nights. Nothing too difficult, and in fact, well, I was starting to worry that this was actually a little too easy. And in previous FNAF games, call me a noob, but I would start to feel the difficulty spike at around night 3 usually, but not this time. The fact that I was basically breezing through these levels without a sweat made me quite suspicious going forward. Realistically, looking back on it, this should have been my first red flag that this game wasn't like the others. Now, night 4 rolls around and, well, yeah, I found this night quite difficult, but let me throw a bit of a twist your way, one that you might not be expecting. See, this isn't where I slapped my keyboard so hard that I broke it. Oh my god! Ah! Yes, this night was very stressful, especially due to the fact, get a load of this, I spent the first 15 minutes spam clicking my mouse instead of holding it down, which, if you haven't played this one, it is such an easy method to do instead of spam clicking it like I was led to believe. And yes, chat did make me believe that this was going to be the easiest night in the franchise. Maybe I thought that for once in my life I could trust them. But I eventually overcame this night, and after a few dozen tries, man, it felt good to actually complete this one. Dude! Wait! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's fucking go! Oh my fucking god! Apparently, Night 4 used to be a lot harder before they patched it, and Jesus Christ, I never want to go back and play that if that is true. I guess I have the privilege of playing the easier version, but fuck me, I do not want to touch anything that's harder than that. Well, I ended the stream on Night 4, and it was a good opportunity to be well prepared to go into Night 5 the following week, because, you know, usually Night 5 going to be harder than Night 4 going to be harder than Night 3, etc, etc, and that is what I believed. So I would pick this up in a later stream, and after getting confused a bunch of times, because according to the stream, I can't follow simple instructions going forward, left, right, whatever. You know, that's something else that I learned. But Night 5 got cleared and I got to watch the infamous scooping incident. No! Ah! Did I live that? But that wasn't the end of my journey with Sister Location, and God, I wish it was if I had known what was about to happen next. No, chat was very adamant that clearing the Circus Baby minigame was very crucial, and the reward would be absolutely worth it. Now, by this point in time, I've known some of these chatters for a good while, so my spider senses start to tingle when I think I'm being trolled. And, you know, sometimes I fall for it, sometimes I don't. But we went into the Circus minigame, and yeah, this is where the great slap took place. At first, it didn't seem too hard. Just simple jump, grab cakes, delivered to the hungry kids. Job done, you know, but this is FNAF we're talking about, and nothing is ever just simple. Nothing's ever just simple anymore, is it? But I eventually resorted to a video guide on YouTube, and after memorizing the pattern, or I thought I did, I spent a total of God knows how long trying to complete this minigame. I died over and over and over again. If there was any brain cells function in my head, they were all gone after I decided to just say, fuck it, I actually can't do this. And that's something that I don't usually do, but I just said, I can't do this, not today. And yeah, I gave up on the minigame, and at least aesthetically, it made me feel pretty bad, because a 4-year-old should be able to beat this. I mean, look at it, but I couldn't. And after attempt 420, this is where it happened. Oh my fucking... I can't do it. Nah, I give up. My hand hurt. My heart hurt. And most importantly, my spacebar was broken. My shift key was broken. And let me go get my keyboard real quick, as it's currently across the room. I just realized, by the way, why the fuck was I wearing my headset? I can't hear anything. I'm not playing any music. Yeah. Everything was broken, and you can't really see it too well. The one thing I want to point out is that this keyboard, I don't think you'll be able to get a zoom in on that, but it's called Trust. And obviously, I can't trust this piece of shit keyboard because it broke after just a gentle slap. Okay, maybe it wasn't gentle, but you know, what kind of keyboard can't take that? Now, you're probably wondering, did I look up what the minigame ending achieved? And yeah, I actually did. I did it on stream, and I know this is going to sound pretty controversial, but I'm glad I did. He unlocked FNAF 1. If I ended up completing the minigame and the reward was just a traditional FNAF level, but harder, I think my keyboard would have gone out that window next to me instead of just getting a light slap. I understand that the minigame ending probably had a lot of significance at the time, and the fandom probably got really excited seeing the fake ending, but after all that trouble, and I know this is, again, one of the levels that was actually harder, for me, it wasn't enough. I think by that point in time, no matter what they threw at me as a reward, well, you know, it wasn't going to be enough. FNAF Sister Location has now been, unfortunately, uninstalled from my PC, and God knows what FNAF game we will play next. You know, well, I need to order a new keyboard first for starters, but you can be assured when I have that new keyboard, we will be ready for the occasion. Now, I do have a video planned on FNAF VR. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, I stream 4 times a week. So if you ever want to stop by, twitch.tv/jerbq. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Other than that, I have a variety of content planned for this channel. They're usually going to be longer format videos. So I hope to see you in one of them. If not, I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I'll hopefully see you again very shortly. Bye bye.